Tragedy struck. Robert was working on a high-rise construction site in downtown Chicago when scaffolding gave way. He fell 4 stories. I got the call at the diner where I'd picked up extra shifts to help save for Tyler's college fund. The manager had to catch me when my knees gave out. Robert lasted 2 days in the ICU at Northwestern Memorial Hospital. Tyler, now 16, sat by his father's bedside holding his hand. I sat on the other side. Robert was conscious, but barely, the machines beeping steadily around us. "Ellen," Robert whispered, his voice raspy. "I'm sorry. I promised we'd grow old together." "Don't," I said, tears streaming down my face. "Don't you dare apologize. Take care of him, Tyler. His mother already abandoned him once. Don't let him lose another parent. Promise me." "Robert, Tyler is my son. Your leaving doesn't change that. I'm his mother, period." Robert smiled weakly. He looked at Tyler. "You listen to your mom, you hear me? She loves you more than anything." "Dad, please don't go," Tyler sobbed, "please." But Robert did go. He died that night with both of us holding his hands. The funeral was small. Robert didn't have much family. His parents had passed years before, and he was an only child. A few guys from his construction crew came, Mrs. Patterson from our apartment building. Some of Tyler's teachers. Michelle, Tyler's birth mother, didn't come. She'd remarried and moved to California years ago. She sent a card. Tyler threw it away without reading it. After Robert died, Tyler and I were all each other had. And we had to figure out how to survive. The doctor dream. Robert's life insurance paid off the funeral costs with a little left over, but not much. We had to move out of our 2-bedroom apartment in Lincoln Park, too expensive without Robert's income, and into a smaller place in Albany Park 1. Bedroom. Tyler insisted I take it. He'd sleep on the couch. Money was tight, really tight. I went back to waitressing full-time at the 24-hour diner on Western Avenue, often pulling double shifts. Tyler, now a junior in high school, started working part-time at a grocery store on weekends while maintaining his grades and playing basketball. "Mom, I've been thinking," Tyler said one night. We were eating ramen noodles at our small kitchen table, our 3rd ramen dinner that week. "Maybe I shouldn't go to college. Maybe I should just work, help you out." Tyler Morrison, don't you dare finish that sentence. "But Mom, we can barely afford..." "We'll make it work. You're going to college." What happened to wanting to be a doctor? Tyler had told me his dream when he was 14, not long after we'd bonded. He'd always wanted to be a doctor ever since he was little. He'd had one to help people the way the ER doctors had tried to help his grandmother before she passed when he was 8. "That was a kid's dream, Mom. I need to be realistic." "No, absolutely not. We're not giving up on your dreams because things are hard. Your dad would kill me if I let you quit. We'll figure it out." And we did figure it out. Tyler got a full academic SCA. Sornoid to University of Illinois. Between his scholarship, my savings, his part-time jobs, and student loans, he made it through undergrad. Then he got into Northwestern's medical school. Medical school was even harder financially. Tyler took out massive loans. He worked as a tutor, as a lab assistant, any job that would fit around his insane study schedule. And I worked every hour I could. The diner owner, seeing how hard I worked, made me a manager and gave me more hours. I'd work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., sleep a few hours, then work the lunch shift if they needed me. On my days off, I'd clean houses for extra cash. Tyler would come home from the hospital or the library and find me asleep at the kitchen table, my manager's logbook still open. He'd carry me to bed and leave notes. "Mom, please rest. I'm okay. Love you." Those years were brutal, but watching Tyler graduate from medical school, seeing him in his white coat at the ceremony, hearing them call out, "Dr. Tyler Morrison," I sobbed so hard Mrs. Patterson had to lend me tissues. After graduation, Tyler did his residency in emergency medicine at Rush University Medical Center. The hours were grueling, 80-hour weeks, night shifts, the constant pressure, but he was doing it. My son was a doctor. Meeting Jennifer. When Tyler was 38, finally finished with his residency and working as an attending physician in the ER, he told me he wanted me to meet someone. Her name's Jennifer, he said over the phone. Jennifer Whitmore. Mom, she's amazing. I really think she's the one. My heart swelled. Tyler had dated over the years, but nothing serious. He'd always been so focused on medical school, on his career, on making sure I was okay. Now, finally, he'd found someone. Bring her over for dinner this Sunday, I said immediately. Mom, your apartment... Tyler Morrison, are you embarrassed of your mother's home? No! God, no, Mom. I just meant it's small and Jennifer's used to... Used to what? Nothing. Never mind, we'll be there at 5. That Sunday, I cleaned the apartment from top to bottom. I made pot roast, Tyler's favorite, with mashed potatoes, roasted carrots, and homemade rolls. I even bought a small bouquet of flowers for the table. When Tyler arrived, I barely recognized him. He was wearing a button-down shirt and nice slacks, not his usual jeans and t-shirt. And next to him stood Jennifer. Jennifer Whitmore was stunning. Blonde hair perfectly styled, designer dress, expensive jewelry. She looked like she'd walked out of a magazine next to her, in my small apartment with its secondhand furniture and linoleum floors. I suddenly felt very aware of how different our worlds were. Mrs. Morrison, it's so wonderful to finally meet you, Dada, Jennifer said, her voice bright and cheerful. She held out a bottle of wine. Tyler's told me so much about you. Please, call me Ellen. Come in, come in. Jennifer stepped inside and I saw her eyes quickly scan the apartment. It was just a flash, barely noticeable, but I caught it. The slight widening of her eyes taking in the cramped space, the old couch, the tiny kitchen table. What a cozy place, she said brightly. It must be so convenient being close to the train. Yeah, the red line's just 2 blocks away, I said, feeling oddly defensive. Makes it easy to get around. Mom, it smells amazing in here, Tyler said quickly, sensing the awkwardness. Is that pot roast? Your favorite. Jennifer, I hope you like pot roast. Tyler said you weren't vegetarian or anything? I love pot roast, Jennifer said, but again, something in her smile seemed forced. We sat down to eat at my small kitchen table. The one Tyler and I had sat at for nearly 20 years. The one where we'd eaten countless meals together, where he'd studied for exams, where we'd laughed and cried and built our life. This is delicious, Mrs. Morrison. I mean, Ellen, Jennifer said. Where did you learn to cook like this? Oh, just picked it up over the years. When you work in restaurants long enough, you learn a few things. Tyler mentioned you were a restaurant manager? Yeah, at Maggie's Diner over on Western Avenue. Been there almost 20 years now. That's so dedicated, Jennifer smiled. Most people wouldn't stay at the same place that long. Something in her tone made me bristle, but I smiled back. Well, it paid the bills, put Tyler through school. Actually, Mom put me through medical school, Tyler said proudly, worked herself to the bone so I could follow my dream. That's so sweet, Jennifer said, but her smile didn't quite reach her eyes. The dinner continued, Jennifer asking questions about Tyler's childhood, his interests. She was polite, friendly even, but there was something underneath that I couldn't quite put my finger on, a certain calculation in her questions. Tyler, honey, why don't you show Jennifer your old room, I suggested. We'd moved to a 2-bedroom apartment a few years ago when Tyler started making doctor money and insisted on helping with rent. His old room was now just storage, but his basketball trophies and some photos were still there. Sure, Mom. Come on, Jen. They disappeared into the back room and I started clearing plates. Through the thin walls, I could hear them talking softly, laughing. It made me smile. Tyler deserved happiness. But then I heard Jennifer's voice, slightly louder. Babe, seriously? You grew up here? In places like this? I froze, a plate in my hand. Tyler's response was too quiet to hear. I mean, it's fine, it's just... different from what I'm used to. My parents' house in Winnetka has 6 bedrooms. This is like the size of our pool house. My face burned. I kept washing dishes, trying not to listen. Jen, this was home. Mom and I were happy here. I know, I'm sorry. It's just Tyler, when we get married. We're not going to live like this, right? Of course not. I'm an attending physician now. I can afford... Good, because honestly, I can't imagine bringing our kids to visit Grandma in a place like this. No offense to your mom, she seems sweet, but... That's when I dropped the plate. It shattered on the linoleum floor. Tyler and Jennifer rushed out. Mom, are you okay? Fine, I said, grabbing a broom. Just clumsy. Jennifer looked at me, and for just a second, I saw something in her eyes. Something cold. Then the bright smile was back. Well, we should probably get going, she said sweetly. I have an early audition tomorrow. Audition? I asked. Oh, didn't Tyler tell you? I'm an actress. Well, aspiring actress. I've done some commercials, some small theater work, but I'm going to make it big. I just know it. After they left, I sat on my couch and stared at the broken plate pieces I'd swept into the trash. Something about Jennifer Whitmore worried me, but Tyler seemed so happy, and maybe I was just being an overprotective mother. I was about to find out just how wrong that assumption was.